out of here. There's no wardrobe. Lay down. Lay down. Crawl out. What is going on? Okay.
We have taken objective Duff.
Howdy folks, Janitor here, and been playing a lot of Battlefield 1 and I absolutely love it. It's wonderful in so many ways. I love the horses, for instance, but I do keep encountering this glitch that whenever I hop on a horse and switch my weapon to the sword, because I rarely shoot, I use the sword mostly, but whenever I switch, it doesn't actually switch the weapon, so it looks like I'm just swinging my rifle. And I actually think this is awesome because I think it's pretty funny just clubbing people with the barrel of the rifle. But as much as I like the horses, I don't actually want to talk about them today. I want to talk about the kits that you can pick up. And there's a guy, he's got a kit, but it's pretty easy to kill him with the horse guy. But they are very difficult to kill with bullets. I know I mentioned them briefly. But there are 3 different types of kits. There's the Sentry Kit, the Flame Trooper Kit, and Tank Hunter Kit. These are all elite classes, and you can pick them up throughout various maps, and they all do different things. The Sentry Kit is by far my favorite. I like it because it's pretty simple. The reload is a little long compared to wasting the clip. You got 2 clips, it's really 2 guns welded together, and you got 2 clips, and it takes a lot longer to reload than it does to expend all those bullets. It's a very, very fast shooting weapon, but none of these kits allow you to aim down sights. They do restrict your mobility, but they do up armor you significantly. You're still vulnerable to grenades, explosives, splash damage, and knife attacks, but you eat bullets like a champ. And you can just, if you play your corners right, you can monster through people. And that's why I love the Sentry Kit. It is an absolute monster. There's also a second Sentry Kit, and it's very similar. Very similar up armoring, very similar HUD to what you're seeing right now, but instead you get a really, really big gun. So I guess technically there's like 4 classes, but it's the same kit with a different gun, if that makes any sense. And the gun that you get is this big, like almost Vulcan style gun, you know, and you know, it's just this huge gun. It really impedes your sprinting, your running, and its aim is god awful. But it does actually zero in the more you shoot it. The more you hold down the fire, the closer the crosshairs get, the longer you hold them in. But it does overheat as well, so you got to watch that. It comes with a 200 round magazine, which is absolutely wonderful. I've reloaded it once and I've played it probably like 5 times, but that's honestly just because I don't live that much with it. It's it's pretty fun, but you are a very slow, you know, bullet throwing magnet. So people will see you from everywhere, and they'll take you out pretty quickly. It seems a lot of people gun for the kit people, the elite classes, because they are so up armored and overpowered against bullet damage that they can eat it so easily. A lot of people focus fire on these people, and a lot of people sprint to the spot where it says that it's located, because as you're playing the game, it'll say a Flame Trooper kit has been located in your area, or a Sentry Kit has been located in your area, and then the icon hops up on the map, and it's usually close to the middle of the map, and every team, both teams are running for it and can pick it up. So a lot of people get killed on the way. There's actually been a couple times that I've seen somebody pick it up and I immediately knifed him. Like, we got there and he just happened to beat me in picking it up, but as soon as you pick it up, you have to go through this really long reload animation as if you're just getting the gun set up, and so that takes a really long time. I took advantage of that and just stabbed him in the back real quickly. And then the flame trooper kit, you get the gas mask, you get this huge flamethrower. It's called a Wex, I believe. Might be pronounced Vex, might be Russian, I couldn't tell you. But on my screen it says WEX, so Wex. And it's just a huge flamethrower, and it has pretty good distance, and you get very good fire damage. The fire damage in this game is pretty strong. So you set people on fire, but it does, every time you shoot, I mean, you can't just shoot in one direction. You kind of got to fan it a little bit to get multiple people and everything. But it obscures your view in front of you so much that you can't really even see what you're doing until you see the red names pop up. Killed this guy, you know, debris damage, all this other stuff. But the class I really don't like is the tank hunter. And yes, it is beneficial if you are not assault, but it gives you the anti-tank rocket sniper rifle sort of thing. I actually thought it was a sniper rifle for the longest time, but yeah, it's an AT rocket, and it comes, you know, you load it, single load it, it's in the shape of a bullet and everything. So that's why I thought it was just a super explosive sniper rifle. But you get that in the tank hunter kit. So I'm not that big of a fan of it. You know, I guess it could help if, say, you're a scout or something and you're like, man, this tank's like eating our team alive. I happen to be close to this, I can pick it up and take out the tank, but it's not as overpowered or as strong as the other kits. Yes, you do get the strong bullet resistance, but you're also fighting a tank right now as a tank hunter. You would imagine, right? So explosive damage still damages you horribly, and that'll eat you alive. So it's really, that's, I think, the weakest one, the weakest kit, the weakest elite class that there is. But yes, I have greatly been enjoying the elite kits, and I think they're a lot of fun, and they really just are. If you haven't gotten one, be cautious in trying to get it, but try and get it. It seems a lot of people are learning how to counteract these things, so don't just rush for it once it tells you that it's available in your area. So, you know, give it some time, work on it, and then let me know how you guys like it. Let me know how you like the elite kits. You do like them, you don't like them, they're too OP, whatever.